Kambua is a singer, a music minister. I'm a wife, I am a daughter, I'm a lover of life and a lover of God. I've never been a gym person. I've tried it before. It didn't quite work for me. That routine didn't work for me, but I take walks. I take a lot of walks. I'm very careful about what I eat as well. I don't diet. I'm just health conscious when it comes to food. So I'm not very big on junk. I used to be, but those are changes that I've made just because also as you get a little older, you realize your body doesn't function as well as it was when you were younger. Yeah, so you have to make very conscious decisions on what you're eating. Basically. And staying happy. For me, a troll is a person who's already very insecure about who they are and they want to project that on you. So I have learned to initially it used to get to me, but now I ignore it. It's almost as though I didn't see it. It's almost as though, because I realize that when you engage a bully, you're feeding their energy. But when you ignore them, then their energy has nowhere to go to. So I let you say what you need to say and then you move on. Yeah. So as long as I know that what you're saying is not true about me, I don't let it pull me back. So I ignore. If I need to block you, I will block you. I don't hesitate to do that. But I hardly ever engage trolls. It's always a losing battle. So I engage like-minded people. Basically, the people I surround myself with, I have people who are honest with me and have helped me to stay grounded. My family and my close circle of friends, just people who are not impressed by who Kambua is. So they're honest enough to tell you when you're going off and honest enough to encourage you when you're on the right path. I think that's very important. Just the support system, the people that you keep around you will either cause you to be very full of yourself or cause you to constantly be aware of who you're supposed to be. Being in the media as a woman of faith is definitely, it has its challenges because you're constantly under a lot of scrutiny and also just the challenges and temptations that come with being there. But how I deal with it is I know that each of us are called to different and specific offices or places. We all have our different callings, and I know I'm called to be in the media, so I know that there's grace for me to be in that place. So the challenges that come, part of it being what you're calling the trolling and all, those are some of the challenges that come of people constantly having an expectation of you that you might not always live up to. I have found that God has given me the grace to overcome every challenge that comes, and I become a stronger and a better person for it. So sometimes once in a while you get knocked down and then you get up and dust yourself and you keep pushing on because you know why you're there and why you're doing what you're doing. I don't know the last time I had Easter plans or Christmas plans or any kind of holiday plans because I work through the holidays. Our work doesn't know holiday. When you all go on a break, we keep working. So my Easter plans we'll be working. We'll make sure that you're well entertained throughout Easter. We got you. What I would tell people is that as you celebrate, because we get caught up in all the pomp and the flair, and kids growing up think that Easter is about Easter bunnies and and finding eggs and whatever, and really that's not what Easter is. Easter is the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ, and I would encourage people to take it as a time to reflect on their walk with God, and people who haven't encountered Christ, this would be a time to actually do that, to realize and acknowledge the sacrifice that He made for each of us to be here and to be I am redeemed because Christ made that sacrifice for me. So I tell people to celebrate, but also to be aware of the reason why we are celebrating.